but not living things. Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Song. Today we'll talk about Lesson 2, Living Things and Non-Living Things. And in this lesson you will discover, is living things versus non-living things. We say that is versus non-living things versus non-living things versus differences. Now, in this lesson, you will discover the difference between living things and non-living things. Yes, different things between living things or non-living things. That's because they are true. Like you can see the people. Now, we have living things. Yes, living things need water, air, and food. Yes, in living things we need 3 things. Water, air, and food. We need 3 things. Water, air, and food. Now it's non-living things. Non-living things, we say not living things. That say this is it's non-living things. Non-living things are not living things. No, non-living things. Because we have a basketball. These are things that we don't need water, air, and food. Let's listen. Living things do not need water, air, and food, right? And it's everything. What is everything? Everything is a place where living things live. Like a flower is a living thing, the tree is a living thing, but the people that don't live in that. People live in that, okay? And animal are living things too. But like a table, like I have a glass of water, it's not living things, that is non-living things. Okay? And service. What is service? Service means to creature living. Living things need water, air, food to service. Is service? Yes, is it? Service means to stay or die. Creature living keep. Living things need to deal. That is all I said here is service. Service means to creature living things. To die. Okay, that is where is service. Okay, and you will be staying to listen something else. Okay. And we have grow. What's grow? Grow means to get bigger if grow means to get big. Okay, alright. This one is circle of life. That is circle of life. Okay, it's growing, living to get bigger. If you have food and water, you will grow. Just things that we need: water, food, air. You grow. Yes, people. Yes, like the plants. A plants they used to grow. Now let's see this video. The plants are growing. Grow. Whoa, she it's very growing, very faster. It goes. Wow. It's growing plants and growing very faster. Okay, let's start plants that growing, bigger. Just say small ones. Big. No, very big. Very big. Okay, next rocks. What is rocks? A rock that is the small and hard moving things. That's moving things is things that do need air, food, and water. Is it strong? Okay, now let's see. We have this area of rocks. These are like rocks. That is a rocks. Okay, now let's see what we have in this video. Let's go. On this video, you can see because they will be in a different streets. And we have nature. What is nature? Nature is a world of living and moving things. Nature is a world of living and moving things. Yes, we have there a beautiful, very beautiful. Now let's count a butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, this is 7 butterflies. Okay, let's see. We have safe. What is safe? If something is safe, they have no danger. Because here is a shell of the turtle. As you can see, yes, you can see here is a shell of the turtle. Yes, and the turtle live inside. You can see a head of turtle, their legs is right. Because have in the shelter, it don't danger. If you say that is keep some in safe. Okay, now we have if you something safe, there no danger. If no danger, it is round and no danger. And now we have this is die. Okay, it is even better on the different strands. It will go on distance. Okay, you can see a little fish. This is a little fish. And it grows on. It is a dive. Okay, that is saint. Yes, it is goes Gaza is dealed. Yes, dealing the hopplings of sands. It goes on a different ways in the shore. It goes a dive as dealed. Okay, now we have the difference between living things and non-living things. Of living things and non-living things. Okay, and I put you in 3 this picture. Yes, in 3 this picture. Okay, and we have a flower. Yes, a squirrel, and this tag is a place. Yes, you can see we have a dive. Now I will read you. A dive, growing and chain, need air from water and space. Okay, now we have to be this one is our student. Okay, and now we have a video of the squirrel. Oh, this is a squirrel. They are very little. It's yes. This is for persons. Empty net. Oh, they will be goals. Now you can see what is the L of the school. Yes and no. Let's read. Is a die? No, it's is a die. Is living things. This is a living thing, and this is non-living things. A die. A die. Growing trees. Growing trees. Need air, food, water, and space. Need air, food, and space. Okay, now we have moving things. Look at this picture. We have this rocks and living things. I point here. It's rocks, sky, and we have this area. Okay, this is rocks. Foodings. Wow. This one. Here goes our pointing guns. That is a rocks because they're very, very hard to break it. Okay? In this please inhale to be this time is we don't have is road, surface, intermediates, rocks, living things, and we have the first one is things that do not need water, air, and food. Okay, the things that do not need air or food. That's the sentence. It is what is that? Yes, it is living things. Living things. Living things. Now let's see on it. Living things. Living things. Living things. Living things. Living things. That is living things. Okay, that is in almost circle. Let's see we have this one. It's a small hard moving things. Small hard moving things. That is only a rocks. Okay, and two correct living. Two correct living. It is service. Okay, and service is connect living things or have by abstract. You'll be safe and you look at this picture. It will be bigger or smaller. It's a different way slides goes on. Is to get bigger. That is road. That is to get bigger. And in this one is road, a space where living things that we call internet. That is internet. Okay, the next one is the things that need water, air, and food to live. What's that? That is living things. Now see, living things. That is living things. It would be living things. Living things, you see, I'm pointing. Now we have the road, intervenes, and living things. Okay. Now it's all the shroud of this time. Now we have living things and non-living things. Okay, we have the people here. Let's check. Okay, now it is, I say, people. That is people. Yeah. This time, I pouring you is people. And bird, living things. Rabbits, people. people, bird, bird, rabbits, rabbits, flower, 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 tree, 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 moving things, rocks, 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 bike, 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 clothes, 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 car, 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 books, 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 books. Now let's listen and read again. Living things, living things, living things, people, people, bird, bird, rabbits, rabbits, flower, flower, tree, tree, rocks, 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 bike, 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 clothes, 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 car, 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 books, 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 books. Now I read you again. It's very hard. Living things, living things, people, 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 bird, 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 rabbits, 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 flower, 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 tree, 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 moving things, rocks, 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 bike, 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 clothes, 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 car, 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 books, 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 and that all they're living things and non-living things. Okay, that's all the living things I say you. Okay, yes, is have this time is living out for living things and on moving things. Living things on non-living things. Okay, it's all is whatever. Things are nothing. Okay, for English, okay, you can see that is a teddy bear, a clown, yes, a bear, and something else we have in this. Okay, and in the sun is clouds, clouds. Okay. And they will go on a different way. It's N. And that is all. And to be in your life, yes. That is all in the different kind. And we have that is O is N. Okay, you see that is N. Okay, that will be wrapped together. Okay, now in the sun N. Okay. Now in the despair, okay, you can see that is bear. It has the whitest. Yes, it says L. That goes in this picture is L. The strawberries is L. 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 Okay. We have L. This is a bear, okay? That is right. And this is a bear and a flower. I'm pouring this, okay? This is a flower, a picture of a flower. Flower, 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 flower. L, 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 L. N, N, N. And as your picture is one moving things need is correct true or T or for true, full for first. One, I'll read you and you point it. Moving things, I'm pointing. Moving things need food and water at your service. Living, that is true or false? False. That is not living things. That is L. I say yes. It's thing and points. Things need food and water. That is full. Because this is L, it is true. Because L is the things that we need to practice. Okay, now we have living things grow on chain. True. Living things grow on chain. True. Living things, that is true. Okay, that in this time it is true. Okay, and in this one is the correct where living things live. The conversations to where living things live. True. False. Now we have full, true. Full, true. Okay, now let's listen to this out. Okay, in this lesson, you all listen. Now, listen and I read. Look and pointing. Nature has many living and moving things in it. Living things need food and water to surface. Food and water have living things to grow and change. Now you will read and I listen. I listen. Next family, living and moving things in it. Living things need food and water and surface. Food and water have living things to grow and change. Okay, now you read, I see. Okay, now it is. Now I will read again and you'll listen. Nature has many living and moving things in it. Living things need food and water and service. Food and water helps living things grow and change. Now you read and I listen again. Last one. Nature has many living and moving things in it. Living things need food and water and service. Food and water help living things to grow and change. Now you read. Okay, that is all the different. Now I have this one. You read, I read, and you listen. Mammal, rabbits, bird, insect, and sperm of the fish are living things. People are living things too. We have a people. I'm pointing here. We have a people, bird, a rabbit, a bird, a flower and a tree. That is all. A mammal, rabbits, bird, insect. Apples are fish. They are living things. That is all I have in picture here is living things. Okay, now I'm point here. Now let's point this. Let's see. People. And this one is rabbits. And bird. Flower and tree. That's all. Okay, now we have the special words, living things. Now I read you and you listen. A place where living things live in front of living things must be safe. Safe, okay, safe. I say it's not dangerous. That is not dangerous. It is inviting. All living things are dying. All living things are dying. No, because I'm pointing here, you can see. I have this hand and one straight. This is all. And the last one I want to talk to you about today, there are, in this story, there are moving things are not alive. Moving things are not need food and not road and only rocks and water are moving things. Rocks and water, they are living things, okay? So I have a bicycle, a car, rocks, okay? And let's look at this picture and you can see our stories. Oh, this is a bear? No, that is some hand of the people splitting there. This is very beautiful. Oh, that is it is my kid. This is my kid? No. This is on the different way shouts. The word goes on the different way shout from the different kind of on the video. This is all the living things as we say you about to see, okay? And now we have this time. Its nature has many living things and non-living things in it. And living things and living things. All living things are only things we have food and water, road and a dam. That is all the living things. All living things are what kind it is? All living things are food and water or road a dam. That we say is a food thing are not. They are all different. They're the same, they're not different. We see that is food and water. See, that is a dye. A dye. Okay, I'm correct. A dye. They need ching 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 ching. In Vietnam, we say chum 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 chum. Is they need food and water to survive. They grow and change. Yes, that's the difference of the gender. That's all how you are today in this one, and we have a last one. In the two last one I talked to you about today. And we have in the sparrow, they will be grow on the different ways. We swap from the rodents are shrinked. Okay, now let's see. We are into this one. Now let's see. I will be in the practice of the living things. Food and water. Living things are not a day. They not need food and water. They are different, but they will road. They do not road or chain. That we say they road and chain. And living things we say they do not road or chain. They are be in the same way. That's called living things and not have caresses. Moving now, I will read you one. Moving things are not. That is A, service, B, a dive, C, safe. What's that? It won't be. That is what that's. It is directions. Yes, correct. It's moving things do not. For a service, a dive, safe. What's that? It's going to be. I think that will be a dive or safe. Service does not. Service. That is a beaver. No, that's not. And a dive. A dive. What does the states the June complex have in this? As we see that is the correct is a dive. Dive is a dive and have safe. That is the correct thing is a dive. And what have people to grow and service? A, water and food. B, rocks and fish. Uniting informations. What that? It will be. It will be different crowns. What that? It is. What's that? This we call water and food. Water and food? Oh, yes, cold. That water and food. This is correct. Yes, A. Water and food. Okay. Now we need to be in the nose. It goes instant. Okay, and cold. And fish and new fish affect. This fish affect. What? You said rock and fish? No. Say and new fish are fitting. Call that is clean safe. Clean safe. That is correct. Only different settings. We call that This and 3 is living road, but what that's? Now let's see. What did we have this time? Is mammal and rabbit do not living things to do. A mammal and rabbits do not. No. B, living things do not. Yes, okay. And C, the living needs never change. Never change. No, that we cannot. That have because that we did strangers in the practice, okay? And it is me is the correct. And we say C is not. And 4, what does nature have in it? Living and living things. Only living things like mammal. Only living things. Only living things that will be in the writings. The word that we say. That is A. Living and living things. The first is A. is a correct things from the French. I would say living things. Okay, be only living things like mammal. No, only living things. Non-living things. Non-living things is cannot. BRC. And now in the correct hand is A. Now, and we have a last things I want to talk to you about today is a difference between living things and non-living things. And we have a flower, a squirrel, and a tree. That is all our sword. The giant, no, rodent chain. Need air and food, water and space. That is living things. Okay, that is not a die. Is we have rocks, sky, and it is. Yes, I would say that would be rocks, not a die. No, even this road never end. Air, food is water. That is living things. That is all the living things. It will be in a different type of living things. But we say living things and non-living things. We have the living things. We need air, water, and space. And air, water, and food. And the things that is living things, you don't need air, water, and food. That is all I will talk to you about today. Until next time.